So today we arrived to Demon. Well, I guess this number was destined. This truck was destined to get to the Demon Diesel shop that is specialized on boosting up engine power. So this is my current load. It's 3 boxes out of 8 in total, and in those 8 boxes are military aircraft wings. So I got the biggest ones. See, A10, right hand outer and left hand outer on the other box, in the other box, and here's some other parts to connect it all together, so it's not oversized. I go where I want, how I want to, and just recently I installed third axle on my truck. You can see it now, lifted, so it's off the ground. I decided to use the same size of wheels, which is 11R 22.5, and it looks like we need to polish this one because it looks a little bit older than new ones. And my next project is to work with this, the fifth wheel, and extend the slide further. I need to extend it further, and what are you doing today? Today we gonna reprogram engine computer, so it's not 550 horsepower anymore, but 650, and we're gonna install turbo. We're gonna replace stock turbo with different turbo. Oh, it does have some kind of variable. It's not variable geometry, but it has some, as you can see over here, something that changing. This guy is like horn happy. So that's gonna be replaced. That's gonna be replaced. And I decided not to touch exhaust manifold. That's gonna stay old, the previous one. That's how it looks like. And this is what happened to front wheel when it got 3 axles installed, and it's not pressed enough against the surface, and it starts skipping, sliding when you're turning. See, all kind of damage here. It's nice Michelin, expensive ones, and I feel sorry that this happened, but maybe 50 more thousand miles and I'm gonna replace them. And I want to replace them with the 315 width, so they're gonna be wider. I need to change rims, tires, drums. I need to change chambers. For those are 20s, I need to change them for 30s. Otherwise they're gonna have problems, especially in Oklahoma. So there's still some upgrades that should be done on my way to super loads. Yeah, but it's gonna run, I guess. But that's, you gotta be very careful. You don't turn as sharp as you can turn with the just 2 axles. You have to lift this axle to make a sharp turns. Otherwise it's like a tank. It just wanna go straight. It doesn't wanna turn. So that's what it is. Some abuse. Signs of abuse. What is this thing? Everything still looks pretty new. In actuality, truck already got 90,000 miles. New turbo, new horsepower. guys, so what happened on the top of that hill? On the top of that hill, one of the pistons actually got burned through. You saw there like hot gases and oil coming out of the venting hose, and even if you pay attention, even that oil dipstick got knocked out, and hot air was coming from there with the dripples of oil. So truck right now at the shop, same shop that installed turbo, and most of you will say, oh, you know what, before you install turbo everything was okay, now you install it and it's all goes wrong. And guess what, my truck is glider kit, so I don't have brand new engine in this truck. I have an engine that was remanufactured by Caterpillar. And what I learned during the last days, that Caterpillar actually outsourced this work to Mexico. And if people over there who rebuilt the engine did not pay attention to cooling nozzles that located under the piston, and they supposed to shoot oil to the piston base to cool it down, then that piston will overheat and over the time give you a problem. If I would not install the turbo and knock the horsepower up and accordingly temperature, then this problem would probably show up later down the road. So it show up right now. We gotta wait a couple days. Engine, as we speak, is taken apart by mechanics, and owner of the shop will call me and tell me what is exactly. But our prediction is that one piston group, one power group is bad and need to be replaced. Well, it's $650 one group. It's $1,000 for all the gaskets, and probably about $3,000, not less than that, for the labor. Why I didn't take it to the dealer? First of all, I did modifications to the engine, and Caterpillar will use any excuse to void the warranty. Yes, engine is under the warranty. Engine factually got like 95,000 miles on it after being rebuilt by Caterpillar. But guys, this is just shows how crappy Caterpillar quality is right now when it comes to rebuild engines. And if it's like you keep it kind of down power-wise, then it's kind of okay. But still, I'm more than sure that that thing would break 1 month after warranty would be over, and I got just 3 years warranty for that engine. So first reason is that I messed with the engine. Second reason, if I even install like new computer that shows in log that it was messed up just once, which is kind of okay, still they would look for anything. They would look for anything just to use it as an excuse to get out of the warranty claim. Third reason why I didn't take it to the Caterpillar, at least 6 weeks, guys. Forget about those YouTube videos where people saying, oh, we buying Peterbilt and we buying Caterpillar, we buying Canford, because it's very short downtime at the dealership. Not anymore. Not anymore. My last experience with a dealer here in Phoenix, Arizona, I had to go there every day after whatever they promised me expired, like 3 days or whatever, and I had to pinpoint them where a problem is, and they still messing according to the books or something around the problem. And I got some automotive background, and I told them, this is the problem. Check this thing first and you're gonna solve it. No, instead of that, they would check everything else, you know. Anyway, it's if I would take it to Caterpillar, it would probably take at least 6 weeks, maybe 2 months. And still there's a risk they're gonna take the engine apart and they tell me that they're not gonna cover it with the warranty. And recently I hold their another Canford, but Freightliner, for the guy who pay cash for the delivery. So what happened to that guy? He got engine problems and he went to nearest dealership, which is Freightliner dealership, and they took apart the engine, not completely, but just top of it or whatever. And they say, you know what, warranty doesn't cover it. If you want it to be repaired, it's $45,000. And they say, no, this is ridiculous amount. I'm not gonna pay for that. So please, when can I pick my truck up? I'm gonna arrange some wrecker, some lowboy to get it out of there. They say, oh, you can pick it up anytime after you pay $15,000 bill for it, for the labor and whatever they spend to diagnose it and stuff. So, I'm trying to learn from others' mistakes, and I told to myself, I'm not gonna be in this situation. I'm really, really afraid of risk. Going to the dealer, submit it to the dealer, and then dealer gonna tell me some astronomical number after several weeks, not days. It means a lot of financial losses for me. I already suffering some losses, but at least I know these guys, they do custom jobs with the engines, and they're not just there's two types of people who work with engines. Some people just playing with the chips and put some toys on it, and they don't give a shit what's gonna go on after that. And some guys, they can rebuild the engine like from the ground up and make it really powerful, really reliable. This is the guys of the second type. What they're gonna do? They're not gonna just take it apart. They're not gonna just replace the power bank or whatever you call it, like for one cylinder, because rest should be just fine. But they're gonna also check all the crucial moments, crucial points in this engine before they put it back together, and that is better than dealer's warranty. I'm gonna be more confident in that engine, and reminding you, I'm hauling oversize, overweight this engine, when regular engine would last Caterpillar, for example, 1,000,000 miles, or Detroit will last 800, 900 miles. This engine, under this use and abuse, will last just 550, 600,000 miles. So it's gotta be overhauled more often. I guess I gotta get used to it. But this is the story. So please, guys, stay, subscribe, like, and we're gonna go through it together, and I'm gonna post updates, and I'm more than sure that some of you will be really interested in what's going on. I do trucking for years right now, but I never got into that situation where standards and RPMs of the engine should be quite different from the regular haul like dry van, reefer, or flatbed. Thank you very much.